Hello everybody and welcome back to episode number 6, I believe it is, of How to Build Stampy's Lovely World. Today, we're going to be building the clubhouse. In the last episode, I finished this, which is just a mess. No corrections, probably because I'm recording these quite in advance, but still, I've been quite thorough with my work so far, so if you do have anything that you've noticed recently, then hit me up. I'm also going to be joined by Flyers Gamer, the person that helped me with the bedroom, and we're not going to talk about what happened with the bed in there, but you know. Alright, so we're going to need, for the first bit, we're going to need some oak, sandstone, glass. We can grab some torches, and we're going to need some stairs. There's also some supports in here, so we're going to grab some oak fences and spruce logs. So we're going to build this out a total of, so I'm just trying to make sure I get this right, and I believe it is, for the actual corridor itself, it's going to be 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, Flyers can help me fill this in, which is nice. And then I'm going to take some stairs, and I'm going to put some stairs right under here. Okay, so now we're going to do a pattern of the oak, sandstone, oak. And then once you've got 3 blocks here, you basically just want to place the pattern here so you have enough room for 3. So in the middle, you'll have 3 windows spacing through the entire corridor, which is how I want it to be. And then next up, we're going to place a roof over the head of this corridor. I don't know why I worded that so weird, but you know what I mean.
There's also stairs on the other side too.
Yeah, I know. I was going to show those. I hadn't forgotten. Yeah, basically, like underneath that row of oak, there's stairs, and then the torches in this corridor. We're going to have torches on the sandstones, I believe. I will verify that though. But yeah, this is mainly an exterior video. Okay, there is one little detail. So basically, you want to come to the middle of this window here and basically just bring some fences going the whole way down to the water level. For me, it's going to be a little bit chopped out over here because, of course, there's going to be some paths which we will sort out in this episode. So, Flies, yeah, if you can build that out, that's good. Okay. Now then, we're going to grab oak and sandstone, and if you did this cutoff point right, you will have this exactly the way it is. So you basically, we're going to bring this out 1 more layer. This can be brought up as sandstone for all purposes of just looking neat. And then we're going to bring this out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. I'm going to verify that, because for me, that seems a bit too long. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, it is 11. Okay, my apologies. I have not built this side of the house in a very long time. My controller's drifting on every angle it could be today, possibly. And then just basically bring the hallway pattern along using that same sort of thing. Okay. And let's mark out how tall this is going to be. So basically, you want to have 3 sandstone stripes going up. So this is going to be like, actually, this is a bad example because the corners are going to be cut off. So I'm going to show you here. So go to the second block where the sandstones go. 2 blocks of oak, 1 sandstone, 2 blocks of oak, 1 sandstone, 2 blocks of oak, 1 sandstone, and 1 block of oak on top of that. And then bring up some oak planks right next to that. And that is basically going to be the pattern that you're going to follow throughout this entire build. But of course, you don't know the dimensions yet, so you might as well finish up down here. So what you want to do is bring a layer of oak going down under this. Of course, Flyers has brought one there already. Place some sandstone going down here. That's going to be cornered off, so basically just bring down a column right in the corner that lines up with all that. And then basically on the bottom, just bring out some oak. Of course, just carry on the oak sandstone pattern. In the middle here, you're going to have a double door, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, sandstone here. Like this. And then going up, we're going to have 2 more rows of sandstone. Oak, sorry, and then it leads up into that sandstone. Alright, now for the right-hand side of this thing. Actually, Flies, if you can just build this middle section up, that'll be good, you know. For the right-hand side of this, now I know this length, but I always like to check it because, you know, it's just good. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. Okay, yes, okay. I knew it was 16, but I just wanted to make sure it was 16 on this side. Okay, now this is going to be weird, so you're going to have to trust the process here. So we're going to go from this block here because it makes sense. 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's going to obviously be brought up one more, like this. Okay, now, basically, you can bring this pattern along, and oh my god, my controller's now drifting to the right. Wowee. I actually hate this thing. Just bring this all the way up, and then you'll notice here that it's kind of weird because it ends on a sandstone. Now that is completely fine. Don't touch it, don't question it, that is how it's meant to be. It's supposed to line up with the sandstone, so don't worry about it. Next up, you're going to bring an oak plank.
Eight pillars of sandstone.
Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pillars of sandstone, as far as I said. Then on this block on the bottom, you're going to place a oak plank, and then we're going to use some oak slabs, and we're going to place a slab down here, as well as we're going to bring a layer of oak going from the top to the bottom. So that sticks out 2 more blocks, and then you can basically just connect this up to the back. Flies, if you can sort of like build up the rest of this wall connecting to that sort of bit, that'll make life a lot easier, and I'll sort of go around and show that. So now for the next wall, I believe this wall extends out 16 or so, but I'm just gonna verify if it does or not. So all in all, it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. Okay, so all in all, this wall here is gonna be, so you're gonna extend out, so it's 15, so it is 16, so here's the first, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like this. My goodness, this controller feels worse than handling Java edition, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I really need some new stuff. And then, yeah, of course, that's going to get brought up. And as for this, it's going to basically bring the sticky out pattern sort of looking thing out like this, the way I've sort of done it. And then you're going to place slabs over here, like just, you know, in line with the blocks. And then that'll line up with sandstone. I'll just kind of build this along to kind of show you guys how it's going to work. Of course, that's going to be oak and then sandstone going down, and then 2, you know, you get the picture. I will show how to connect that up. So next, what we can kind of do is just connect this entire thing up to the edge block here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of like terraforming on the other side just to make sure when we get up to that, it lines up a little bit neater, because yeah, I'm not going to do all the terraforming. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to bring this out 7 sandstone columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay. Now fill this in with oak. Now the reason why Flies has done it now is 7 because this is quite specific. So you then want to place 3 oak planks, 2 over. So this is going to be right in line with that door over there. So 3 oak planks, and then on each side. And then you're basically just going to connect this all the way down until it is a sandstone. Yes, it is a sandstone. That is actually how it is. Okay. Now this is going to be a little bit thingy. So there's a balcony on this side, and it's going to get brought out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So on the this like first block of oak, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to bring this the whole way down, just like this. La 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 la. And then there's going to be balcony supports. So there's going to be like, you just look down here and then look down here. Now, if you actually, it's just like, wait, is that got the whole way under? Hold up, I just want to check that now because I'm looking at that and I'm like, yes, it does. Okay, it goes the whole way under. So there's going to be 3 here. If you want to see, then that'll be easier. Now, Flyers, if you can, We're gonna basically just put fences. That would be slabs. We're gonna put fences over this entire perimeter, like that. I apologize. That is my pug barking. Something has deeply upset him. Okay, let me get some torches. So we're gonna place a torch on the middles of these 3 blocks, and we might as well get a double door, seeing as there's gonna be one that goes like right here. And I'll place these fences down actually because I know Flyers is quite busy working on the wallage around the place. Yep, okay, that one's been done. Nice. Yeah, we can just take away the fences for now. Okay, so basically now this is where you're going to have to pay a little bit of attention because this is going to connect in a bit of a weird way. So just bear with me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring out... Flies, if you want to just connect up this side down here... Actually, yeah, for everybody, just if you want, basically just connect this side up to the ground from like that level there, and that is all good. If you want to do the same, Flies, I don't know why he is. Okay, yeah, he's over here. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so the next part of the process, we're going to bring out oak like this, and just bring it up to the level of the balcony there. That's fine. And then you're going to basically put slabs, of course, continuing that pattern, and we'll bring this wall across because yeah, that wall needs bringing. That wall needs a bit of doing up as well. What'll make it easier? So of course we know. Let's mark out the middle. So here is going to be the middle section of the downstairs area. So I'm just going to quickly make sure I get this right. Okay, so basically, in line with this wall. So of course, if you brought this down and stuff, find the middle. So the 2 blocks like in line with that door. That is not in line. I don't think, is it? No, you've botched that completely up, Flyers, by 2 blocks. Okay, actually, no, I don't think you were. Yeah, the middle is literally like right. Hang on, I'm just marking out like where the door of that middle would be. Okay, yeah, there's that. We'll put oak there, and if you want to put some doors, you can. Okay, so just like do a little column here of like 4 blocks going up to the middle. This wall's gonna get connected. That will be oak for purposes. This will be sandstone. And then oak. Okay.
Yeah, I realized what it did as soon as you said something. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, well, maybe you should look at the reference. Over here, we're going to bring this out 2 blocks, so kind of do like a diagonal. Don't fill this in, because you'll have issues when you get to the swimming pool room. So basically, just build a diagonal coming out here, the way I've sort of done it, and then you're good to go. Place in, you can kind of place 2 blocks there if it makes you feel less OCD about it. And then, basically, these walls can just be built the same way. And yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna mark out the path because this wall here still needs filling with Flyers. Like, okay, I'll do the pathways around, considering it kind of makes sense as to how this wall goes now. You fill that down, you get it. Okay, so let's come back over to here. We're gonna basically just start putting oak planks in the floor here. If you're on the seed, just take off everything up to like the 3rd block level here. It is quite a bit, and like this isn't me making this in the wrong spot. This is just how it is in the seed. I think that was stone, so I'm gonna leave it as. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, just take this all out. I'll check that in the footage and I'll correct that if it isn't, but sure for now, it'll be fine. Actually, considering it's not been done yet, I'm going to place the 2 doors on each side. Okay, Fly's already done that one. I'm going to close it because less OCD for me, because fun. And then yeah, we're going to bring this path going the whole way along down to the end. If I can like place things properly. Oh crap, I don't know how to notice that. I don't know if it's like my controller slightly drifting, but like this is just annoying and more annoying than it usually is. Just bring this down 2 blocks even on this side as well. Is this okay? And then over here, it's gonna be kind of like the same thing as we did for the front. Oh my god! Stop drifting! Jesus Christ! Yep, just bring this the whole way down. Like, let's just bring it down to here for now because it's kind of, you get the idea. Then we'll just take off all this land up to this point here. There we go. Okay, so now over here, you basically just place wood along the way I'm sort of doing it. Match it up to the support there for now. That is good. Okay, now here, as far as it's already marked out, this is where it's going to end, but for now I'm just going to show you guys. So it's going to have a 1 block gap, yes, 1 block gap, and then there's going to be the dock. So you're going to go like out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll line up with like this. So just basically, I'll show that better because I know Fly is trying to mark the end. So you've got like these pillars. This will be like 4 blocks wide at this part of the thing, and then you skip 1, place 4 blocks, and then that'll be where the dock will be. Okay, now we're not out of the woods yet. But I want to do the. I'm gonna do this thing over here. So basically, what do we got? Okay. So literally, we gotta find the middle 2 blocks. So what's that? So it's gonna be on like this layer here where we're gonna punch out. Where are the middle 2 layers actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's there. Possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I found it. Okay. And then 1, 2. Okay, yeah, just marking that out. You don't have to place those specific blocks. Actually, it's going to be those that get punched out. So the blocks below, like the first sandstone. And then this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like obviously the floor as well is going to be just in here. Yeah. Okay, now there's going to be support slides if you want to do these. These are going to go the whole way down into the water. I'll just put like the actual markers, and then if you want to put fences on these, just bring down like fences on. I got it. Bring down just oak fences going the whole way down. And I'm gonna try and find. Actually, I'm gonna get the special blocks out and gonna quickly bust in here. Place 1 there. Not there actually. I broke the wrong one. There we go. Place 1 there, and then just come in here and then place 1 there. TP to me to get out flies if you must. Okay. Now the water. So this is kind of weird because it's got like a little bit of a flow to it. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 4 blocks. So you can kind of just play around realistically with this. I'm going to quickly get like diamond blocks just to kind of mark out. So if we go to like here for now, I know that's not the last 4, but just like, so then we can obviously like see how many it flows. So we're going to need more towards this sort of direction. And I think 1 more, and then there should be 4 blocks of flow. Actually, we can take 1 out. I think that one. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, the 5th one will just kind of flow off. Okay. Now, Flyers, could you do all of the torches that go like down here and I'll kind of like show where they go so I don't have to count them all? And whilst you're doing that, I'll kind of... Actually, this wall hasn't been finished. I will do a cut in the video and I'll quickly finish this wall off because, you know. Okay, so once you've got all these walls brought up, there's obviously going to be 1 more that needs to be added. So right here, So just bring a layer of oak that goes the whole way along the top. In fact, just cut down all this shrubbery that's like here. Yeah, I'll get into that in a moment actually, because like there's going to be a lot of stuff to do off camera for this area. Okay, then we're going to bring down a layer of sandstone like this, and then 2 rows of oak like this. Now here it's going to be slightly different because of the fact that we got the clubhouse door, so there's going to be 1 sandstone. We're going to skip 1 and then place sandstone going the whole way, and then going down here we have oak like this, and then you can basically just place oak in there. And then homework for this episode, the first part of that anyway, is basically cut this down, all of it. Obviously you've got this natural cutoff point, so just cut this down. Now there's another thing that I'm gonna have to show. I also have to let my pug out because get out.
If you look at the natural cutoff point, it would be X13.
Yeah. Obviously we'll get to that when we do more terrain anyway. Okay, so basically, just making sure I'm getting this right because that's not going to be fun from mine, is it? Okay, so where this other layer of sandstone is, like where we've got this 3 going up, we want to do a layer of 3 and more again, and then in here there's going to be a natural window, which is going to be 2 by 2, and the top block of that is going to be in line with the sandstone. It's going to be 2 like above the door, so like that. And before we actually get to the roof, Flyer said he's marked out the torches down here. Real quick, I'm going to turn this all into grass. Have you marked them all out?
All torches are done.
Okay, so first off, come to the blocks right next to this door and place 2 torches there. Then on this wall, I'll count that in like blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block, you're going to have a torch. Then on here, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and then on the 4th one is a torch. And then it's the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4 and then a torch on that one. Okay, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then on the 10th one again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th we're going to have torches, which are going to be next to the doors, and then over on this side it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 torch. Okay, Flies, do you want to get rid of all the blockage? And I'm going to quickly just show how we can make this a bit more structurally sound before I do the actual. Hey?
Windows on the clubhouse.
We can do those with a clubhouse, or have you already done them?
Yeah.
Have you? Okay, that's good. We'll do those when we do the clubhouse, don't we?
Okay.
It just makes it easy to do from the inside when we've got that reference ready. Okay, so basically, do this. So get some grass or whatever. Firstly, we can just cut this down for ease, you know. And then we're gonna go up to this sort of level here. So just bring that along. And this is 1, and we're going to go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring this the whole way down. And remember, this is a 658 world. This is where the nostalgia comes in, because we're going to do old terrain. Not in this episode. Not here, because, well, this video's already been long enough, and personally, I've got plans on how I'm going to fit that all in. But just bring it out 6, and then, of course, just fill this and stuff in. And if you're really that, you know, kind of, you can just fill this in as well. Not all of it, because like it will help when we do the bathroom and stuff, but just fill that in like that if you're really that inclined to do so. Now, let's do the roof of the clubhouse, actually. So we're going to need that. So I'm just getting everything ready and then let's explain. Okay. So get out some glass, oak, black wool, slabs, and torches. And then we're going to go a diagonal and build around some glass. Like this. Okay. So once we've done that, we're going to basically go up 3 in total. Why is that not? Because fly is starting to really confuse me. Yeah, so basically just do 3 layers of glass. So, have I done that right? Yeah. So glass is just one of those blocks that I find god awful to see. It's not fun. Alright. Like this. You can start a 3rd layer at least, flyers. At least. Alright. Okay, so then we've got this. So this is going to be the 3rd layer. Yeah, that's been connected up. Okay, cool. So now we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a ring of oak, which should be 8 blocks, like on the shorter sections. And I don't actually know how long it'll be here, but there's a way we can make sure this all lines up anyway. It's all good. And then basically just fill the middle in with black wool. Like this. And real quick, my dog is like being really annoying. Get out. Good. There we go. Okay. Not my choice to have him in there. I know. I'll do the torches. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Don't worry. It's all good. Just fill.
23. 23 by 8.
23 by 8. Good to know. Okay. So just make sure that yours is all correct, guys, and then yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Now we're gonna go around with a layer of slabs. So just make a ring which is kind of like 6 by something. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really fussed about the dimensions. Basically, just like put them on top of the black wool, and then the next layer is gonna be oak wood, which we can just fill in. So then it's like, you know, we don't know if it is or isn't filled in. I'm gonna presume it is because it just makes it easy then. Well, for all we know, Stampy could have filled this in with dirt, but we don't know. So it's either you assume that there are blocks there, or you assume there's nothing and just place the slabs on top. But it's all good. Okay. Next, we're gonna place a layer of slabs, which is gonna be just like 2 blocks in the middle of these, which is gonna go down the entire rest of the way. We're not there. Okay, now for the torches. So the torches, you can do the same on the other side. I'm going to quickly get diamond and then torches. So we're going to place a torch here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a torch on the 7th. It's going to be the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th. And then in the middle of these, I believe it's like 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay. So you got a gap of 6, you got a gap of 7, you got a gap of 6. If yours isn't lining up exactly the same, I don't know what to tell you. But that is basically the outside done. Have we missed anything? Is there anything you think that we need to add, or is that it, Flyers, do you think?
Besides when we do the clubhouse, do the windows, but otherwise the outside is done.
Yeah. Actually, real quick, if you want to kind of make this look a bit more structurally sound as well, this is kind of easy to do. Just obviously bring some blocks out and do that. One more thing, actually. Take off all of like the snow, at least on like this little bit. Not all the snow on the terrain, because there's obviously snow going back there. But just kind of take all this off. Yeah, kind of like that. Those two as well. And the next bit of homework is take out this tree, this tree, this tree. I think, yeah, these ones are gone as well. Basically, just like, I think, just leave this oak tree here. That's like a question mark one. Actually, these are gone. The spruce ones here, I believe, are also gone, but that's a bit of a question mark. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, just basically, like, the trees that I've kind of, I'll mark them with diamond. So you're gonna take off this tree, this tree, this tree, this tree, this tree. These two that Flyers is done, as well as these two here. Yeah, so just take off all those. leave these ones because they're going to be there still. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are gone, but for the purposes of like this terrain, break all these. We're going to do that off camera. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. It's been a bit of a longer one, but you know, you got to explain what you got to explain. Thank you to Flyers, who's in the game, for watching. Thank you for helping. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode, which we're probably going to be building the stairwells. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Goodbye.